How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with some more Brawl here in MTG Arena today. Chandra Flameshaper is our commander, and we kept this hand that we probably shouldn't have. Uh, so could ramp us, right? So new Planeswalker from the set. Uh, I opened her in like the 3 packs that you get for free, right? So that was a good sign for a set when you get a mythic in your first 3 pools. But despite that, I've been racking my brain on building around her, and there are several problems. I think her abilities kind of. So she has a removal ability. That's nice on a planeswalker. You can activate it immediately. Very good. A very good start to all of it. Uh, the issues come in with her +1 or +2 and her +1. Her +2 adds 3 mana. Instead of the top 3 cards, you may choose one. You can play that one. We're not going to be able to cast anything, but we do get Scions. So we actually get to cast our commander next turn. That is nice. Assuming our opponent doesn't leave up mana and just counter her. So you either go for this top ability, which is kind of like a storm ability. You ritual and get some card advantage. We go with this +1 ability, which is create a copy of target token. Create a token copy of target creature. It gains haste step as being the next instep, right? So we are trying to do both in different ways. Uh, we have some creatures that benefit from a storm plan, and then we have some creatures that are just good on their own. Uh-huh. So we will remove the Tatyova. So 8 damage divided among 4 there, 4 there. And then we get a slowly build back up. On math. Yikes. Hmm. Hmm. Lane could be good. That could be good. I think I'm gonna take that though. Apex can go to the bin. We can pick it back up later. Did I play a land this turn? I don't know if I did. I did. Yikes. Let's go grab Apex, I guess. Worst case, next turn we can Apex of Power. Exile the top 7 of cards, and then if you cast from your hand, you get 10 mana. Those are reasonable expectations that we can meet, right? I don't see how I'm gonna deal with the Omnath though, without nuking my commander. We had to do that to cast Apex next turn. Not a desirable outcome, but worst case we go find a Starve extinction. Um, our devastation resolves. Now, if I do this, it shouldn't enter tapped. I can do that. Decline. Sadly, not an adventure. Omnath is back. Chandra is still down. See what we've got on top. Terror of the Peaks is an option. Decline. We do lose our dual caster mage in this process, but we lose its triggered ability, not its actual self. Although we can actually activate our commander to get the ability. Although it wouldn't work because our commander is can't be activated at flash or instant speed, right? So yay, another foundations pack. What's gonna happen in 5 days' time from the release of this video? I hope will be quick draft foundations, but I don't know. Right? I haven't checked the schedule yet. Based on like the timers there that we saw on the home screen, I assume that foundations will be up by the time that happens, but can't guarantee it, right? So if it's not, we'll just do more Duskmourn or whatever is on the docket for the day, and go from there. I'll probably continue drafting just because, based off of set completion between Duskmourn and Bloomburrow, they're essentially the same, right? If you draft uh, once a week, basically, from the release of a set to the release of the next set, or if you spend all of your gold on packs, I, in my own personal testing here on the channel, ended up with roughly the same results, right? I think there was like 1 or 2 percentage points of difference. So it's not actually not actually any different as far as I can tell. And drafting, as I learned with the release of Foundations, does give me a little bit more breathing room with release schedules, because going into the release of Foundations, I still had 2 videos ready for the channel, right? I had the deck building and the drafts, and that meant that I had more than just a 12-hour period to actually come up with a deck, or more than a 36-hour period like I have been. Stillfly is in the tank. I haven't ran into any serious connection issues with the release of the set, but that is always something that happens around set releases, right? So this can happen, right? Like, we're playing in the US, somebody else is playing over in Japan or in Europe might have a little bit harder time. I'm actually gonna keep this. Realmbreaker is yikes. If I had well, I guess I should have known, right? Like, this guy is the new zombie commander. Nope, not the new zombie commander. Gisela, the old zombie commander. Relic of Progenitus. Neat. Not an artifact or not a graveyard deck, so I don't really care. But it's good to see a responsible player. Because Lord knows that Graveyard Hate has not been in any of my decks for the last 3 years. The last 2 years. I think it's only been 2 years, but it might be 3 at this point. But then back in the day, we used to do non-magic content. Some of the time. We did Morrowind. We did Skyrim it off. Did a little bit of Halo Infinite. All over the place. I still play Halo Infinite. Actually, actually doing pretty okay in it, I think, as of late. Who knows for sure though? I should. Uh, I think the mother load could be good, but the wrap get one over the top, gone. Too expensive and doesn't do anything on our current board state. Our opponent has a better go of it. Yikes. Not my over the top. Ready for my off-color board wipe opponent? Because it's a coming. And I can't sacrifice things to Grave Pact when they don't have anything. A little more salt to the wound. Hey, would you look at that? A full art swamp. Chandra comes down. 4-4 should be a good split. And don't have any of those creatures to sacrifice. I don't know what those are, opponent. I am a grape shot deck now. Can you believe it? We finally made it. We're grape shotting all over the place. We'll never be able to cast a Urza. That's kind of sad, but I pay 6 mana. I can actually make 6 mana next turn. That could be neat. Lithoform Engine. Uh-huh. And then we pay 2 to copy that. And now our Lithoform Engine has actually paid for itself. Yes, I take. Yeah. Yes, I take Chandra. I'm probably not going to cast her this turn. The One Ring, though. That's something I could cast. Something I could cast, but like Ragavan maybe? Nah. Our opponent has seen enough of our shenanigans and wishes us a good day. To be fair, getting down an early Grave Pact generally is pretty powerful, and if it doesn't do anything against what your opponent is doing, that is not good for you, right? Really not good. So we're on our game 3. We've actually won 2 games, which is insane. Didn't think it would happen, but here we are. We keep on going up against aggro decks. We're not built for those opponents. We really aren't. Sure. We're gonna ramp with Bauble on turn 2 now, so if it doesn't matter. And then Burgie will help us make up for the loss in ramp. Because whenever we cast a spell, Burgie adds a red. Get down our Burgie. Which is kind of like a discount, but is also kind of not like a discount. Grape Shot will not be good. Getting rid of old Gev Scaled Scorch. Because weirdly enough, Ward just like eats Storm. Hmm. I guess I swing in for 3. And then I just play an Orthion. Till the end of the turn. We could build up a good amount of mana. Enduring. Yikes. Whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. Hate to see it. The spell version of Orthion, Rite of Application, is on to read now. Mm. I gotta take some risk here. Yikes. Sure. The weakest of the weakest of grape shots, but like that's all we can do. Don't have many options. Sure. Ouch. Ouch. My turn. We're up to ward. Ward pay 2 life. Yikes. I mean, that was supposed to. Yeah, we don't even have a lizard for him. We should have just paid the 2 life. As long as they don't play something with 3 or more toughness. Okay, okay. Our commander could be the out here. Yikes. Okay, well, we're losing more and more ground as we go on. Yikes. Can't pay the ward anymore. Yeah, it's a dead draw. GG. Well, if you enjoyed today's video, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.